What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the Ricky Bobby Show. Come on. Alright, so this is for my truckers out there. I did a movie. I said a movie. I did a recording. I did some content on back when I first started driving trucks, okay? And it was about you were lucky to get a new truck. So for all the new cats out there that are working and grinding and busting their ass in those brand new fancy Peterbilts and those brand new fancy Freightliners and all those fancy trucks out there. Now, with all that being said, I want to give you a rundown, okay, on the kind of lifestyle that I grew up in, okay? I'm doing this as a favor. I'm making a little extra money, helping some folks out for a short period of time. But, this is the kind of stuff that, I came up with when I first started driving trucks. You didn't have no AC. You didn't have the fancy cruise controls. Hell, this damn door don't even work. Much less, how do you get out of this son of a bitch? You just don't. Okay? But it's a money making machine. That's what it's done. This old truck right here, this is an old International. It's got the baddest motor in the game right now. This truck right here has ran circles around every truck out there that's ever made. Believe that. Okay? Now, what I'm saying is from the, it's trucks like this right here, you gotta touch, makes, you gotta have little tricks and nits, to the truck to make it work. There's certain things you can and cannot do with this truck. When I first got in this truck, this guy said, "This ain't that kind of truck." When I asked him, about a button or whatever. But anywho, we gotta do what you gotta do in life, you know what I mean? You gotta make money, we gotta do things sometimes we don't want to do, but if the money's right, hell, I'll drive a spaceship. I don't give a damn. But I also want to talk about something that nobody talked to me about. I'm not even going to talk about it. I'm going to do that a whole nother segment, because that's a whole nother topic for a whole nother discussion. Okay? But I want to talk to you guys about, we'll talk about something else. In trucking, I've been doing this, guys, 15 years strong, okay? Hadn't missed a beat. But in the trucking business, you've got to have patience. You've got to have patience. Patience with your life. You got to have patience with your emotions. You got to have patience with your drive. You got to have patience with everything that comes along with it, and to put that in your life spectrum as well. In life, relationships, jobs, household things. I don't know, anything, any aspect of your life, anything that you're dealing with. I don't have a whole lot I'm dealing with, but you gotta have patience. You gotta have patience, because without patience, there's no reward. And I'm learning that every single day of my life. I'm 33 years old, you guys. I'm 33, but hell, I feel like I'm 80-100, 80-100. So I'm like right in the middle of 80-100. My body's getting older. I'm getting, I'm doing me, and I'm getting wiser every single day. I'm getting more and more gray hairs, as you can see right there. That sucker will not go away. But striving for what you want and striving for what you need in life, but you gotta have patience. Rome wasn't built in a day. All those sayings, and it actually means something. It's actually true. Striving for, when you want something, you want to buy something, you gotta have patience enough to earn enough money to go get it and achieve it and be happy with it. You know what I mean? It takes patience. If you look at it, every aspect of every part of life revolves around patience. Okay? This old truck, yeah, it's not the fanciest truck, it's not the prettiest truck, but this truck makes money. This truck's already paid for itself 4 times. Probably more than that, to be honest with I mean, you gotta have patience, folks. You gotta have patience in your life. And I'm learning that, and I'm actually focusing on that in my life. I'm paying attention to it because I'm a quick was it quick draw McGraw? Like I'm fast at the, move, boom, boom, boom. Think on your feet, quick decision. Heart of the matter. What are we doing? Where are we going? But sometimes I'm realizing as I'm getting a little older, it's time to slow down a little bit. It's time to slow down a little bit, and that goes with trucking. Everybody knows that. Slow is fast and fast is slow. That goes with anything you're doing in life, guys, I didn't learn this stuff from just being, from no book. Nobody taught me this shit. Fuck, I dropped out of high school in 9th grade. I said, to hell with it. I'm gonna go make money. Well, actually, I got in trouble, but anyways, but you know what I'm saying. I did. I learned, you can make money, and I've been fighting the trucking business, boy. I've been tugging at it, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Fuck this. I don't want to do it. Excuse my language, but but I can't get away from it. It's what I know. It's in my blood, And as I'm coming up into this day and age, I'm realizing I don't get scared no more. I used to be jittery when I get in a truck, nervous, But it's second nature to me. Running this, doing any kind of work that you're doing, okay? Doesn't matter what it is, as long as you're happy doing what you're doing. That's the most important. But you gotta have patience, patience. I used to was the most unpatient person you could possibly, you could possibly be around. I mean, hurry up, come on, let's go, let's do this. We gotta get it going. But realizing you gotta have patience. So in trucking, guys, when you're coming out of those schools and you're getting your fancy new trucks, I want you to know there's trucks like this right here, that get you to where you want to be in life, And this is like I said, this is just I'm just doing this just to make some money. But what I'm saying is, this truck right here touches my heart because this truck right here has ran so many circles. It's an old timer. This truck right here has done more and still putting off just as much as the brand new ones. Think about that, guys. All these old schools out here, in life in general, old schools, knowledge, wisdom, patience. You ask any old school driver, any old school, anybody that's done spun around the earth a lot more times than we have, will tell you, it's about, we have to pay attention. We have to pay attention to the old schools when they're giving you that knowledge. Sometimes you got to just let it sink in, and can't have too much go and not enough whoa in your life. You know what I mean? And I've been there. I've done it. Fuck, we all done it at some point. But patience is a virtue, and that's kind of the message I want to send out today. Is have patience in whatever it is you're doing, with your decisions, with your work. Somebody coming at you sideways at work. You never know what that person's going through. There's been times I've been down and out, and I wanted to just snap and flip shit on somebody, but those people didn't know what I was walking through. They didn't know what I was dealing with. They didn't know what I was going through. You know what I'm saying? So, with that being said, guys, as always, from your boy Ricky Bobby, don't get none on you, and if you do, make sure it's worth it.